Hey guys, what time 6? We're back watching the originals. This is season 2, episode 7, Chasing the Devil's Tail. If you enjoy videos, make sure to leave a like, comment down below your thoughts, and remember to subscribe for future uploads. You can also check out our Patreon page, where you can get early access and the full uncut reactions, up to 6 episodes ahead. Link is going to be down below. Help support the channel by checking that out, and let's get started right away. Is this in Elijah's head? It is.
The villain.
One day only the monsters shall remain.
Let me help end whatever torment she has forced upon you.
Yeah. Whoa. That's a lot of torment.
What are you doing?
A lot of treachery.
Trying to enter Elijah's thoughts, to wake him.
Oh, wow.
Has locked me out.
This guy thinks he's in a country music video.
I'm so sorry, Jack.
This is bull. Haley, Crescent tradition says you have a funeral at dawn and no one is here. Loyalty's gone.
Klaus will go ballistic if we get Cammy involved in this.
Klaus ain't here. And Cammy, well, she's got this thing about people telling her what she can and can't do.
That's true.
Trust you of all people understand.
I know this is, like, horribly unprofessional, but I was hoping I could get a new advisor.
You aren't finding our sessions productive.
No, that's not it. They've been great. You're really getting to know me. I want to get to know you too.
Question is Finn an idiot?
Do you enjoy jazz?
He's an idiot.
The only reason I'm still shacked up in this junk motel with you is for your freaky witch encyclopedia brain.
Okay. Well, here's a magical secret from the ancient legends of the Romani psychics. Sleep, Davina. You've been awake for days.
Kinda hard to rest with a 1,000-year-old psycho in the next bed.
When you say that, I sound like a bit of a creeper.
Can you just stop?
Stop what?
Well, your shirt isn't unbuttoned.
Yeah, you creep.
Oh, well, most girls like this, but then you're not like most girls, are you?
What I'd like is for you to just stop messing around.
I can't share my secrets with you unless we trust each other.
So what? He has to just sleep with you? Like what?
Cole. I don't even know what to call you.
Cole Michelson. And if you want to take down Klaus without your friends dying, then you'd be a fool not to listen.
Oh, Esther's calling him home.
What's happening?
That's Mother Dearest calling me home.
Yep.
Literally.
That's how she sends text messages, dude.
Where are you?
Oh my god.
It's past curfew.
If only all my sons were as respectful as you are. Cole will return home soon. Elijah will wake from his slumber, believing the only way to salvage his humanity is to rejoin our family.
I have no intention of taking Esther's bargain and no desire to be remade a mortal being. Now kindly piss off. I'm in a hurry to help my real family.
You seek the Merlock orchid.
How did you know that?
I saw you carry Elijah home last night. Who do you think used to find the orchid for your mother to put Michael to sleep?
My mother brought you back from the dead. My sense of strategy tells me it wasn't to play a father-son game of hide and seek.
You can storm off in a fit of stubbornness if you like, but I suggest you do so toward the west.
This guy has like an American accent.
This guy's fathering him
Big
without
time.
being a father.
Yeah, literally.
You have any fun with magic, or is it all just angst and child sacrifice with you lot?
You were a witch before you were a vampire, right?
Yeah. None of my siblings had tapped into their power. I was a bit of a child prodigy. And then when we turned, I lost it all. I went through a bit of a dark period. I actually spent quite a lot of time with witches. You know, learning from them, teaching them. Trying to get back what my mother stole from me.
Is that why she brought you back as a witch?
Well, she felt like this body would be the best for the task at hand. Spying on the prettiest witch in town. I don't know, she sent me to follow you. The flirting bit was me.
They're dark objects my uncle left for me. I've been cataloging them according to Kieran's notes. As far as I can tell, these can be used against witches specifically. Kinky.
I remember these. But 100 years ago, the human faction waged a war against the voodoo queens. They had a traitor spell these manacles, slap them on a witch, Can't do magic as long as they're on.
Cammy, if we do this, you're the bait. Are you sure you're okay with that? Make it look convincing. The guy's really smart.
Otherwise, he'd never leave me to suffer under Michael.
Esther forbade me from seeing you, so I waited, knowing that one day you would trigger your curse and need your real father. When that happened, Michael found me first. It feasted on the blood of history's most extraordinary men, but you've never found true peace.
Jeez.
As you climbed the Himalayas, as you tended to your horses. Quiet days, teaching that boy Shakespeare. I watched you paint. I watched you feel
Stop
your
it, Dad.
unborn daughter's kick.
I said, stop. Were your eyes closed as I slaughtered whole villages, fed my way through thousands of innocents? Because let's face it, I have a tendency to play with my food. Have I made you proud, Father?
Why don't you use your vampire abilities to end your doubts? Search my mind. You'll see I'm not allied with your mother.
I
Damn.
have absolutely no interest in the inner workings of your brain.
I'm surprised at your cowardice. While you stand here in fear of me, your brother suffers further.
She wants me to take that steak out of your bag, give it to her, so that you can't kill Klaus before she gets her big happy family.
Is that why you called me here?
I'm not my mother's puppet. I want something different. I want your blood. Relax, love. I'm not gonna take it. I'm asking you nicely.
Sure, I'll just bleed for you without any explanation at all.
This tomb used to be my playhouse. The witches I used to run with, they used to make all kinds of magic in here.
The witches I used to run with. You're not a gangster.
Only a clear witch can open this tomb. And I taught them a new kind of magic that I'd learned in Arabia called chemia. We made items that allow me to use my...
Chemia. That means chemistry.
Ashley?
Yep.
You want to take down Klaus, right? I've wanted one thing for years. To drive a dagger into his heart, like he's done to me so many times. We'll put him in a box. But seeing as he won't be entirely dead, your friends will be safe.
Oh, yeah, this is the decoy.
Hey! Decoy. Oh, that's cool. How cool they did that.
When you were a boy, after each full moon, I would wake closer to your village, having been drawn to you in the night. Since I've been back each month when I turn, I know the call of my own blood, Klaus.
Oh.
I know
Called out
your
his
child
bluff.
is still alive.
Damn.
That wolf
That's
sense.
crazy. Yeah.
I mean, he also could have known.
a wolf fight.
Why was that so funny?
Destroy one element to create another. Say, changing silver to gold, for example.
So you've been hanging out with me this whole time because you don't have enough power on your own.
No, chemia is about chemistry. It's about connection. And after what happened with the white oak steak, I don't think...
Chemistry is about chemistry. That's exactly what he said.
We all just looked at it.
No. It's just fucking gibberish.
Gibberish?
So if you could,
To replace the one I broke.
I changed it.
Oh, Davina Claire. You're gonna change everything.
I'm powerful enough to protect my daughter.
I want to help you defend her.
I believe you. But love is what Esther twists. She will take the best of your intentions and she will use them to get to my little girl. You waited too long before you came to rescue me.
I think it was up to him.
Yeah, I think he was brought back by a spell.
I won't make the same mistake with hope.
Damn. That was wild.
You're gonna like me, Davina Claire. And I'm gonna let you pretend a while that you don't already.
Your brother was among the recruits that Oliver rescued, was he not?
Oh shit. Called his bluff.
First, I'm gonna kick your ass, and then I'm gonna take my pack back.
Your pack? Last I checked, your pack was blindly following me. I'm gonna take the organ that got you into this mess in the first place.
Oh, fuck.
He gets more cells than us. Oh! Who has more? Who's that?
Jackson.
Oh.
Alpha.
You'd have done the same thing to me, Finn.
We are the demons, lurking in shadow. We are the savage villains in fairy tales told to children. In her story, we are the knights in shining armor. I don't think I can survive my own love for my daughter. I need you. The monster in me can only be checked by the monster in you. By the monster in you. Only together can we defeat our demons and save our family.
Oh, can't be swearing like that.
Yeah, that bed is drenched.
Yeah.
Yo, that was
no way.
That was me like a month ago, bro.
The girl that you were waiting on was Andrea Lebonaire. You got Haley Marshall, a knocked up tomboy with a bad attitude.
The bad toot is right.
You're not the girl I waited for. You're better.
I spent the day with my father. My real father. Esther brought him back from the dead, believing he could convince me to renounce vampirism. This was his.
He has his own diary.
And I would never forgive myself if something happened to her because of my selfish desire for a father. So I killed him without hesitation. I killed him.
Savage.
I mean, there was some hesitation.
You killed him for hope.
Ha 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 ha.
Whatever innocence remains, we must protect at any cost.
What's he thinking?
I need a new suit.
Need some bourbon.
Oh,
Well,
this is what he's thinking? The red door was real?
He took the dagger.
damn.
Yo!
It's a cold world.
Yo!
My sons have taken quite the liking to you.
After the message I sent Mother tonight, I expect hellfire to rain down upon us imminently.
We need to make a move before she strikes.
Well, actually, moves were made while you were sleeping.
Marcel and I each left a gift for you in the ballroom. You're welcome.
It's a rather unpleasant way to begin a family reunion.
Where's the
Don't
dagger?
wait until you see how we
Yeah.
end it.
Alright guys, thanks for watching the reaction portion of the video. Make sure to stay tuned for the discussion. If there's any part of the episode that we weren't able to keep in the YouTube edit, click the link down below for the full uncut reaction over on Patreon, and let's discuss now. So, chasing the devil's tail. I'm gonna be honest, after last episode, I was super hyped.
Me too.
And this episode was kind of a disappointment. Not that it was bad, it's just it wasn't that intriguing or enticing or entertaining or exciting or whatever ing you want to add.
I couldn't agree more. They opened up so many so many doors in the last episode, and they slammed so many of them shut within before we had even enough time to even explore them.
Yeah, most of it was just spent on the Davina Cole relationship, which, I mean, if you like it, you like it. I'm kind of neutral. I have no opinions on it. I like that we got more scenes with Ansel, but then my least favorite moment is that just like that he's gone. Like, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care about the reason. Like, bro, what the fuck? Could have done this reason like a couple episodes later, you know?
Right.
Yeah. No, my least favorite is the fact that Ansel died. We should see more of him, but same time, my favorite scene is the way Klaus kind of killed him because he might pose a threat to his daughter. That's pretty sick, pretty savage of him.
My favorite scene was when Klaus was bringing back Elijah. I think that was the only scene that I actually liked. Is when
that was good when he gave the dagger through the dream walking.
Yeah, that was good.
That was good.
Man, yeah, I agree with you guys, man. That father should have stayed for longer. Like, he has so much potential.
Yeah. Him and Michael going at it.
Yeah, I want to talk more about that after, but yeah.
Yeah.
There's some thoughts I have.
Oh man, honestly, I don't think I have a favorite moment. Yeah. No. I don't. I'll give 2 least favorite moments though.
Okay.
First one has to be Ansel's death. I mean, we're gonna talk about it, but I just think that it was honestly cowardly on Klaus's behalf. It was a preemptive strike. It makes me respect him less. I understand why he did it. I completely understand, but I do not agree with it.
Yeah, it's still a preemptive strike.
Yeah, and
So.
it takes away from his character, in my opinion. It makes I can't respect him to the same extent. Secondly, that whole scene with not Finn, but Finn. Vincent, yeah, in the church, the head snapping.
Oh yeah, I hated that.
Just so messy, just classic, dragging out the scene and not utilizing, not being effective. Listen, the way that it ended, it made sense, but the way that it happened was bad. Like, Haley had the jump from the get-go. She had the surprise attack on him, but of course, she has to monologue first. She has to just say, oh, hey, I'm here to surprise you, and I'm going to threaten you now. And then, obviously, she gets
And then he monologues back.
And apparently, that was part of the plan, too. The plan was for her to get cornered. It was stupid, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really didn't enjoy that. And then, yeah.
What annoys me most about that is, like, it's very lazy writing in the sense that they threw Josh in there just for Aiden, which, whatever. But to handle Josh, it's a flick of the wrist.
Yeah.
To handle Haley, it should have been a flick of the wrist.
Wait. Yeah. Not just that. To handle Haley, he has to first explain just how easy it is to handle Haley, and then not do it.
And then not do it. Then do the long drag that way so that someone can come in, take their time to fucking,
With 2 arrows, yeah.
So,
flick of the wrist to, like, drawn out bullshit.
Wait, can Mr. Alpha turn into a wolf?
At will?
Yeah.
If he has
Does
a
he have a
ring?
ring?
No. He might.
I don't know if he has. No, he doesn't have a ring.
He had one, I think.
Okay, never mind.
No.
Did he? No, he didn't. Did he?
No, because he kind of like. He was never like part of the pack, right? And when they were like doing their thing.
I know Oliver had one. So if
Yeah,
Oliver
but they were kind of like.
at odds,
They weren't under his leadership when they were.
You know what?
You're right.
You know?
I feel like there's a way for, if he doesn't have a ring, there could have been a way for them to give the Alpha a ring at least, right? Imagine he came in as a wolf and took down Finn. That would have been better.
That would have been better.
That would have been cool.
That would have been so much better. I would
No, but
have
here's the
respected it
thing.
more.
Like I'll be honest, I would still get annoyed that Finn didn't just handle her.
Agreed.
Or she didn't handle him, like right on the surprise attack.
Mm-hmm.
But at least the wolf coming in would made it cool.
Finally,
Exactly.
there is
It's out of
actually
budget,
an
but-
Alpha.
Yeah, it's literally.
Like, obviously they keep setting up this whole Alpha thing, so I want Jackson to do something like Alpha, so I believe it.
I
as a
haven't
viewer.
seen one alpha thing he's
Not
done.
one.
Nah, he's definitely not.
The only Alpha thing that he's done through Haley's perspective is, your timing.
What the fuck?
You're so good.
What are they using the budget on? When the witches do some bullshit and then the camera shakes and
What
You
are
can't
they
see
using
any
the
budget
budget
on?
on? Because
You can't
let's
tell.
break this down. Let's break this down.
yeah,
Whenever Elijah has a fight scene, he doesn't fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's some visuals when they do
I
magic.
can do
Sure.
that. I can do that.
Yeah, we can do that. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Shaky cam, yeah.
That's not hard to fucking animate. Where are the fucking wolves? Half of this. Wait, no, not half. A third of this show is wolves. We haven't
No,
seen one
actually,
doggle.
They did.
No, season
But
1.
The budget went on the Arabic translator to tell them that chemistry is
Chemistry.
And then the fucking rest of the thing was gibberish. It was made up bullshit.
All I heard is something Hadid. That was funny, bro.
Hire me. I'll come up with some bullshit. At least it will make sense.
You know what they need in a writer's room? Just one analytical person to like break down the line of logic. You know? Because that'll save so many scenes. You could still have drama. You could still have the main characters win. Because like here it was so obvious. So Josh gets it right away, but she doesn't because main character. But there's ways to make it work where it doesn't just throw you off and like ruin the fucking experience. Because why am I rooting for anyone here? Like it annoys me so much that I'm rooting for Finn. That's what's happening right now.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Here's the thing. Finn caught on to the fact that the plan was a trap. And that knowledge did not serve him anything at all whatsoever.
Big facts.
Yeah, so what was the point of that?
Nothing. Literally nothing. Just so you could have the head snap and the dramatic, oh, coach, I mean, Josh is just, his boyfriend's dead and he's dead too. You know, that's it. So, like...
This is like the very, like, it's those superficial twists to just get the oohs and ahs in the moment.
Exactly.
And it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
And we are going to talk about what, like, the deeper meaning in the episode, right? Because that comes with Klaus and Elijah. We'll see in the end. Because that's where the writing was good. But the other thing is, what's the other thing we're mad at?
Davina? It's not really mad at it. Oh,
I'm not mad at that. I'm just mad that
Klaus and his father, you mean?
Yeah, that.
Oh, I'll get to that later. Because there's actually a nuance there, right? But the Davina thing, I'm just mad that it just took that much screen time.
I couldn't agree more. They focused so much on that plot line and they didn't make that much progress. It's just like Cole giving like the flirtatious remarks and her playing hard to get.
They're falling in love and that's it.
Are they though? Like
just to get used.
They didn't like. They kind of leaned into each other.
Now there's the misunderstanding, right? Because he's taken, and she thinks that
he took it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where that storyline is going.
Did I miss something? Like on him getting taken?
No.
Yeah, that's another thing.
How did it happen though?
Exactly. No one knows. Like he was with her, and then all of a sudden she's in her bed, and
I didn't say anything during the reaction because I think when Davina and Cole come on screen, I tune out. But
no,
they were just like he put the thing on her when she was sleeping, right? And then it cut. No.
Not even when she was sleeping. She was still.
Well, she was going to bed. Yeah.
Yeah, but no, she put it. Yeah.
What happened then?
No. So they were sitting on the couch together. She was like about to go to bed. He put it on, and then she wakes up somewhere else. So she wakes up in her own bedroom. So I'm going to assume that Marcel found her because we know Marcel was looking for her. So Marcel found them both. He brought her to his bedroom and kidnapped Cole. And all of this was done off screen. Thank you, budget. They are investing in the right places. How can you have... That's so much. How can you do that all on screen and then expect us to be
You
cool
could
with
have cut 4 Davina and Cole scenes to give us the Marcel scene.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Absolutely. Marcel did a lot. Like, that's huge.
Yeah, that's actually huge.
Kidnapping.
He retrieved the dagger.
Retrieving
the dagger.
The dagger's the most... That's like what the season is based on.
Based on, yeah.
Off screen.
Off screen. Because we need the fucking romance.
And then the next episode, like, Cammy's dead and Esther's dead, and that's off screen as well. Okay.
They're doing a lot of shit off screen.
The whole show's happening off screen.
It better be fucking worth it. Like maybe they're saving the budget. We're only
maybe they don't have a budget.
Maybe we're gonna get a sick flashback in the next episode.
Yeah, we're sub 10 episodes right now. So maybe they're saving the budget. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. But what the fuck? Is it really that much more expensive
No, we haven't
to
had-
give us the Marcel scene instead of the flirting?
I haven't had like a big scene. Okay, last episode was good. I just don't think.
But that was because of like the
Yeah,
story. The
yeah.
story was
It wasn't
engaging.
because-
It like we don't need action. We just need a good story.
Mm-hmm.
And there wasn't any this episode.
Yeah, we didn't get either this episode.
Yeah, so last thing we could talk about is before we get to the brothers. Ansel.
Ansel.
He did.
I knew I liked it from the beginning. Like he just has that like proper dad vibe,
Yeah.
you know?
Like he could be the alpha. You know?
Like you want him to be the dad
Yeah.
and to be in Klaus's life. Like you just want it. So it's a shame. And I get Klaus's reasoning. So I'm not ignoring that. But I think from a storytelling perspective and from like a personal bias perspective, because I wanted to stay in the show longer, they could have prolonged it and given us just like subtle hints of like where Ansel says something and Klaus is like, wait, what? And then that triggers him to like go towards the decision. Oh, I have to kill him.
Yeah,
because
make
just in
doubts.
case.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We didn't get enough of a cause for
Like
the
a
action.
reasoning.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Klaus, without a doubt, took the easy way out. However,
overreactive.
The show wants you to believe that he took the hard way out, that it was a really difficult decision. But in reality, Klaus's argument here is, oh, my mother historically has a tendency of warping love, which means it might turn to something bad. So I'm gonna kill you now because, you know, I mean, it's not like I could go and handle my mother or anything. Like, why does she have to stay alive forever? I mean, obviously we know that she's probably gonna outlive the father if nothing happens to either of them, right? Because she's magic and whatnot. But the only option here isn't kill him. There's kill him, there's kill her, there's, you know, wait until the situation develops into something where you're like...
Or play the game.
Yeah.
Like,
there's no need
Maybe it's
for
the fact
immediate
that
action. There's hope is not in danger.
Maybe it's the fact that Ansel kind of called him out on the bluff. 'Cause nobody else knows, right? That the daughter's alive. So as soon as he said that, he's like, fuck. Like, that's the secret. It's been exposed.
He wants to keep
You know?
his daughter safe. The problem is that the lady's gonna come back too, right?
Yeah.
Like his daughter being alive is not a good thing, dude.
It's a really, honestly, it's a really cowardly move
Mm-hmm.
from Klaus's perspective.
But he doesn't know
the
that.
big lady.
And I don't think the show will ever paint him that way. They're just gonna paint him as being
Well,
like
no.
a tough guy who made a really difficult
No.
decision.
I think when people talk, they call him cowardly all the time. You know, it's usually an antagonist and someone that we're not supposed to root for, but people do call him cowardly. So it's
Fair
not
enough.
like
Yeah, that's true.
the
It's not like
show's
it's
kissing his
absolute,
ass.
But the way that his dialogue came across was,
You know the
I
other
had to
way-
choose between doing something selfish for me or selfless for my daughter, and I did the selfless thing. It's like,
But without cause. But the other way it could have worked is we know why he was here. He's like, okay, I have this idea, become a wolf, leader of the pack. But he just presented it as an idea. There was like no tension or even obligation or force. Maybe if there was a little bit of like a nudge where Klaus is like, okay, he's pushing too hard. Maybe if I don't do this, he'll go after Hope. Like maybe if that thought process was explored,
you know what?
That could have worked, and I would have been okay with it.
I agree, but thinking about it more, it isn't selfless at all. It's extremely selfish, because now he's taken away the only redeemable family member of the Michaelsons that could have possibly had
Well,
a
it's
good
not a Michelson.
or not a Michelson, sorry, but amongst that family, that could have had a good impact on his daughter. Like he just killed his daughter's grandfather.
Well,
who
why
was-
are you saying the only? I mean, Elijah's there.
Yeah, no, and they're great, but like, and they are great, but like Ansel's like, you know, he's able to break through. He's able to break even Klaus. You know, this guy has got.
All right.
He's a
Yeah,
great
no, compared to
father.
you can't compare Elijah to Ansel.
Yeah.
If you're talking about a father figure, Ansel will. He didn't even get to play father, and he's a better father.
Exactly.
Than every father we've seen in
Elijah's
this
responsible,
fucking universe.
right? But but no, he understands like.
Show me a father in Vampire Diaries or Originals that's better than Ansel.
Father in Vampire.
And now Hope will never get to
The
experience that.
Michelson.
The Michelson.
The Michelson. So, yeah, that sucks. And he was great.
Yep.
So, and part of it is because I think he was a good influence for Klaus.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really wasted potential. Like they could have progressed it to some point, just to see how it plays out.
Yeah.
You know, and then maybe like, oh, he's too stuck in his ways, and then ends up relapsing. I don't know. Like they could have done some really interesting stuff. So boo. Last thing, which is probably the only good thing. Klaus and Elijah.
Really good scene.
That was a really good scene.
Yeah.
It was, yep.
Whenever they do flashbacks in both vampires and
That's where the budget's
I
going.
have a lot of
Flashback.
It
For
is.
the-
It
for the
is.
hazy
For the
effect.
hazy effect.
Yeah.
We
The
get it every
smoke.
episode. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's not just that; it's the story too. It adds a lot to the story, and it kind of gives us like a good perspective as to what that character is thinking. So how Elijah is when he was a kid, you know, and then Klaus had to
innocent.
break. Yeah. It was a good scene.
I do like the imagery too, where he's battling himself. I think that was a smart move.
Yeah, that was good.
And like portraying what's actually happening. Because if they just showed us him fucking twitching in bed, it's like, oh, what the fuck's going on? Right?
Yeah.
So that was good imagery. And I like that Klaus was the one to pull him out. That is the brothers' bond.
The brothers' bond.
No mother's bond, just
the brothers' bond.
Yeah. So.
Wait, one more thing to add to that. That scene's also really good when you compare it to the scene between Ansel and Klaus, because when everything that Ansel was saying to Klaus, like for the most part, it was sticking up until the end, right? When he was talking about like who Klaus is and what he's capable of, and like, oh, you wouldn't do that. And Klaus called him out on his lie. He's like, oh, that's not true. Elijah took a completely different approach. He's like, yeah, you're fucked up, but we're gonna try and preserve what's good. And I think that's one of the reasons why, like, that their connection is like superior to that.
Okay, I get what you're saying, but I think when Ansel said it, that was more out of like self-preservation.
Oh,
like
absolutely.
his Hail Mary attempt to like, oh, you're not gonna do this, right?
Yeah.
Because obviously he wants to live.
100%. 100%.
Yeah. I don't think it was him dismissing Klaus's nature.
No,
he's been watching Klaus. He knows Klaus.
No, absolutely. But here's the thing, Klaus, right at that moment, is in like he's mistrusting, right? He doesn't know if he can trust him.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, no,
possible
yeah, that was a bad call,
that
yeah.
lie was enough to send him over the edge and
Yeah,
secure
maybe.
his fate.
Yeah, I can
It's
see that.
possible.
Yeah, maybe he would have done it.
If he gave him the honest truth, it's like, yeah, you would, and honestly, I respect you for that. And maybe that would have made him lower and be like, wow, this guy is actually ready to sacrifice himself for me and my daughter. You know, it's possible.
You know what? You're right. It's also appreciated.
It's
the
a pride
honesty,
thing. It's a pride
for
thing.
sure.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna call me that? Watch.
Yeah, he wouldn't get offended. Like Klaus is.
Yeah,
oh,
you know,
you
of
killed.
course
all-
not.
Yeah, like so.
Bro, 40 people call him a coward every episode.
Yeah.
So he's beyond getting
He makes a
offended.
face and looks to the side.
Yeah, he doesn't get offended no more. So last thing going forward, Cole and Finn are abducted. They be chilling on the staircase.
They be hanging.
Klaus's
Hanging
face
out.
when he saw them.
They're vertical.
He gave us that smile.
Yeah, so our team gained 2, and Esther gained 1. Cammy. I mean, I think we're all in agreement. that
No,
not
she's negative 1, 2, 3. She's negative 2 because she also lost Ansel, who wasn't really on her side, but
Oh yeah.
so she actually had negative 3, but then gained Cammy.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
Realistically, who like
I don't have any expectations for the Cammy stuff, but
they'll probably but she's like everyone's probably gonna rally for Cammy. I mean,
or Davina's gonna come and do some magic stuff. I don't know.
Probably.
yeah. So we're assuming Marcel has his dagger, and maybe Cole has his dagger, but it's unlikely, but it's possible. There might be a new one in play.
We're assuming.
Because who knows? Maybe this is like some next. It's possible this is some sort of next level.
Well, I think
Cole
that's
play.
why the Marcel thing should have been on screen, cause did he like rummage around and find the other dagger? That would be important to have.
It would be.
Who else would have it then?
But maybe Cole got abducted on purpose so he can get closer to Klaus so he can dagger him at like the perfect moment or something.
Oh.
You know, because Klaus doesn't know that he has
This is
the
like
new
a big
dagger.
Esther play.
It's possible, but
Damn.
it happened off screen. We don't know. A big Esther play? Well, that's if you believe that he actually is signed with Esther, which I'm not sure. I'm still undecided. I think that he's.
I'll say
undecided,
that's
too.
one good thing about that story. I don't know where Cole's loyalty lies.
Exactly.
Cause yeah, he wants Davina, but to what end?
Exactly.
Like he could still be with.
How far is he willing to go? You know.
Yeah, he could still be with the mother. We don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know.
And Finn too.
Finn
Finn with Cammy, dude, this guy's.
I don't know if it's because of the actor, but I expected more. I think it's because the old Finn was just so shit.
Oh, the old Finn would have folded immediately.
Yeah, but because this one is such an upgrade,
Yeah.
I expect so much.
Yeah.
And then I get let down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He pulled up so cool as well.
that's the result of your own success, I guess.
Suffering from success.
Exactly. Alright guys, thanks for watching our reaction for the originals. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and comment down below your thoughts. We'll see you in the next episode. Peace.